Shakim, the first name of Nablus given by the Canaanites when it was built in 4000 BC. It is considered the oldest Palestinian city after Jericho. It has been built in the long valley between the two famous mountains, Jerzim and Ibal. One can feel the history of the city coming from the old squares and arches of the old city, which made it a distinctive cultural and historic center at both local and international levels. During the long past decades, Nablus was able to preserve a very rich cultural heritage, as demonstrated in a number of traditional professions and handcraft industries known for Nablus only, such as kunafa, the famous sweet of Nablus, and Nabulsi soap. In addition to its old history and distinctive presence, Nablus added another tangible contribution to the Palestinian civilization as a whole. It encompasses tourist and cultural sites founded many years ago and still exist, such as the Turkish baths, which are functioning in a traditional manner. In addition, it attracts local visitors and those tourists who are coming from different parts of the world. As for the soap factories, part of which were vandalized as a result of continuous bombardment by Israeli forces during the last period, they are still working until present time. Many other historic buildings and monuments could also be regarded as major milestones of the city, such as Al-Khadr Mosque, which was built during the Ottoman era in El Yasmin Square. Along with that, Sebastia Village is one of the famous tourist and historic sites at both Palestinian and global levels. Nablus nowadays plays an important role in improving human and economic developments of Palestine in terms of education, and Najah National University is the top-ranking and most important educational institute in Palestine and in the Arab world. In addition to a big number of private sector companies and civil society organizations made it eligible for being addressed as the economic capital of Palestine. This has inspired the former president Yasser Arafat, current president Mahmoud Abbas, preserve the status of this city and render all possible support to a series of economic projects. Nablus has a remarkable contribution at the historic and political levels, being a hub under which three major refugee camps represent the core of the Palestinian cause of conflict, the Palestinian in the diaspora. During the last uprising in September 2000, Nablus lived unforgettable events due to the continuous incursions and restricted siege, which imposed on the city and severely affected all aspects of citizens in their daily lives. However, Nablus was able to flourish and lives were restored back to normal. The patience and determination of its local citizens was credited for their endurance to the siege, which lasted for more than 8 years. Nablus is different than other Palestinian cities regarding its strong social network among its citizens. In Nablus, you can see Muslims, Christians, and Samaritans who live together in total harmony. Even mosques and churches are merged together in civilized scenery which has been extended for over hundreds of years. When speaking about the cultural heritage of this historic city, it is worth mentioning the significant role of Nablus municipality in maintaining the charm of the heritage of the past and the lifestyle of the modern urban city. This service-oriented entity was established in 1869 and chaired by the first mayor, Muhammad Tufaha Husseini. Since that time, the current council pledged to render different infrastructure services for the public to improve the educational process, health issues, water, electricity, and job creation initiatives. Based on its concrete strategy, credit is given to the most important key players of this institution, who is the staff working intensively and around the clock to improve the lifestyle of its citizens. Therefore, the successive councils maintained continuity of this institution despite the hardship situation.